big and strong Davis. O'Brien finishes it. Me, oh my, I haven't enjoyed that. Yes, boy. Me, oh my, I haven't enjoyed that. Yes, boy. Me, oh my, I haven't enjoyed that. Yes, boy. Me, oh my, I haven't enjoyed that. Yes, boy. Me, oh my. Me, oh my.
Wow.
Huge. All right. Well, look, let's get on to the last item on the menu.
I gave you a perfect lead-in segue there, and you didn't take it at all.
No, I didn't. Sorry, wasn't picking up what you were putting down. This is the post-dessert cheese board and port.
Coffee.
Port coffee. All right. We're just going to talk about how our Draft Rugby Fantasy Finals series works. And I wasn't kidding when I said Harry can explain. We have two playoffs. We have the championship playoff and the spoon or the Nelson Dale playoff. So, Harry, do you want to take us through how the championship playoff works, or just in general?
Yeah, absolutely. So we play a 3-week finals. We do it the same for the top four at least every single season. Top four on the actual points goes through. If it's even, it goes on the total fantasy point score as a tiebreaker. And I think if that's even, which has never happened, it goes to the head-to-heads, right?
Correct. Yes.
We actually had this, and then after head-to-head, it goes to total points. We did head-to-head.
Or head-to-head.
I'm not 100% sure that's correct when we looked back at the wooden spoon one.
I think if we're going to trust anybody on what happens in fantasy football, it's not keep coming last.
It's not what we've done in the past. I can tell you that.
All right. Fair enough. Anyway, so then, sorry, I've lost my train of thought now. 3-week finals. So basically what happens is we play 2 consecutive weeks as a semi-final and we redraft every single week of finals. So this week, there's only the 4 Australian teams playing. So our top 4 finalists will have those 4 teams to pick from with the same 15 starters, 1 reserve forward, 1 reserve back to make up their squad. From that, you then accumulate the score from this week and the newly drafted teams from next week to see who wins. 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3, put the scores together, and then the winners of those 2 head-to-head semi-finals go into a sudden death grand final, which will most likely be Cargie and I.
That's what the bookies have in the
I'll wrap up this wooden spoon quite quickly. Very similar, just a lot more sad. Just a lot more sadness, maybe some more tears. But no, we do 2 weeks in a row. Myself and NSYNC, who got about a quarter of the points. We're going to draft 2 sides. This has changed almost every year, just in the last couple of years, to try and make sure I'm included. And what I was saying about when you guys were saying who wins if it's a draw, 2 years ago, I drew in the grand final of the wooden spoon, exact same points, and I had 10 to 20% more total points than him. It was 1-to-1 on head-to-head, but he was, I think, higher than me on the table. So it ended up he was the winner.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
For the listeners, if you understood that, write in and tell us what Nelson's on about. And if you get it correct, we will send you out a
Horned Army beanie.
Nelson will send you out a signed picture.
Horned Army beanie.
An exclusive Horned Army beanie from the team that was deleted from the competition that was deleted for the second time.
Because Australian rugby doesn't want to succeed.
Very good. No, so just to be clear on that, we have a wooden spoon final just to keep the managers down the bottom of the table still in it, still interested, still playing.
Do you keep NSYNC interested?
Look,
yeah, 100%. He just wasn't any good.
His record of not winning a single game might say otherwise in terms of the interest levels.
He's the Chiefs, mate. Give him a break.
He is not the Chiefs.
He's basically Warren Gatland.
But no, it's our device to prevent mid-season or end-of-season blues and just falling off and disappearing. So, it means you've got something to play for to get out. You don't want to be in the wooden spoon finals. We do have a punishment for bottom of the table, end of the regular season. I think we might have mentioned it before. Last year was the sexy calendar. This year, and congratulations to NSYNC for taking it out. The choice was between, and we're still a little bit upset that we didn't vote in the music video remake, but the punishment this year is you need to get, NSYNC's going to have to get a life-size cardboard cutout of the champion holding the trophy, and it needs to be on display prominently in the living room of his domicile until the next season starts. And at any time, a draft member may drop in to check that it is in fact prominently displayed. And if it is not, he will there will be an additional punishment of purchasing a second life-size cardboard cutout of the champion with a trophy, and that will also need to be on display. So
and so on and so forth.
And so on and so forth.
So what we're basically summing up there is NSYNC's finally going to have some friends come over.
$300 a pop. It's an expensive one not to display. I'll say that much.
That's it. So we'll have to be taking turns doing trips down into Bondi just to drop in and check that NSYNC has my cardboard cutout as the champion prominently displayed. Just seeing if we can let that one slide past Harry. Is he gonna? No, we're good. All right.
Mate, they don't make life-size cutouts that big.
But yeah, true. We won't have enough cardboard for that. That's very good. That's very good. Excellent. All right. Well, if there's no further business, I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Episode 29, season 3, episode 29. Yeah. What are we getting up to now? Actually, let's just finish on the Caps.
Oh yeah, can we?
On the Caps.
Another nice short podcast, by the way, fellas.
Was it? Nice short
games.
Our specialty. We're on up to 76 caps, Harry. Congratulations.
Wowza.
So we're getting up there. Well, we're going to have to. We've got 24 more to plan something special for the 100th. We've had some pretty special guests on in the past, so we'll have to really step it up. Perhaps we'll get them all on at the same time or something.
Buddy pod. Celebrate.
Maybe we can get the super sub on for that one. That'd be quite special. And Kai, you can miss out.
Look, we'll have to put it to a vote with our listeners. Or I think it'll be, look, it's about how many times have you won the spoon. That will determine whether or not you're on the podcast.
Nah.
Okay. The quality of my banter has now gone downhill. We clearly need to end this podcast. Thanks for listening, and we will catch you in the next one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.